Hello everyone and welcome back to the video. In today's video we are going to be looking at the brand new THOR, Thonar, whatever you want to call her, update. So first thing we'll do is look at the JP stream. We're not looking at the Korean stream, which is probably what every other YouTuber has showed you, the Korean stream of the new character losing. And they were versing a non-meta team, and I don't think the Korean players really know how to play the game. And of course we'll watch the JP stream instead. I'll turn the audio down just a tiny bit so I can talk over it. And we'll have a look. She doesn't have any special intros, which is completely fine. We'll actually turn the speed of the gameplay up to 1.25, just so it's a tiny bit quicker. But yeah, she is actually quite good from what I've seen. Also in the patch notes as well, it does state that with the new demonic beast thing they're adding, which they have showed, it's actually very hard from what I've seen. This new THOR lady does extra damage. She does like 30%. She gets 30% damage increase, 10% damage reduction. If what I translated was correct. But as you can see here, turn 1, they survive, which is completely fine. Sab survives, all good. And now turn 2, bear in mind, this team went second. This team has gone second. That's her stats, of course, shows you the buffs as well, including her own passive. Of course, I'll have a full, banner review, that kind of stuff. Patch notes when close to the time for global, so that's more relevant. Because most of my player base is probably global players. This is Sab. This is the new Sab like summer outfit. I don't know why they've given her another summer outfit. I don't know why. They've just done it. And then boom. So turn 2 is really where THOR becomes like very scary. As you say, they're still forced to attack Sab because Sab played the dog bite skill, which is the one that enables her shield to be replenished. Basically, this is a golden skill. She tanks it. All good, like no problem. She tanked that. That's very good tanking. Of course, and now this is where we see the real damage with her. So her stats still aren't that high, but now she has this sort of like electric buff you see here. This buff is where it's going to really start, like, as you can see the damage. So she has like constant death damage when she has this buff. You see this is a single target skill. And wait, there you go. There's the death. I think has it not procced yet? Then there's the death damage. It's quite good damage. It's very good. But bear in mind, this team went second. Of course, on JP, they don't really show much else. Of course, they end up losing. I'll just show it here. They merge and get another level 2 single target. She's a single target and an AoE skill, which is kind of nice. Damage here wasn't too high, 400k, but then they both die because it's double death. It's just whole team death damage, which is very good. Of course, I do see her being used in PvE and PvP. Of course, that's it. That's the JP stream. Of course, on Korea, they lost, but to be honest, I don't think they know what they were doing. They're versing a whole different team. It's not really a fair test. You really need to let the YouTubers test it. That's just how this game is, really. But yeah, it is this Thonar. She does turn into THOR in the trailer. Also, she does have like a lightning bolt relic, which is sort of, I only noticed that recently. And with that, we also have the fact that does she share gear? If she does share gear, it'll be very good. If she doesn't, it's possible she doesn't, which would be kind of irritating, but it's okay, I guess. I do believe that they will share gear, though, which is kind of nice. But of course, if you're going to make gear, wait and see, I'll make a video on it on her release, if she shares the same gear or not. I'll find out then. But yeah, she doesn't seem too bad. She has a little bit of a gimmicky passive where at 2/6 when you use her ultimate she gets a buff, and if you don't have her at 2/6, let's say you have her at 1/6, you don't get the buff. I don't know what the buff is. I think it's her like big lightning damage buff, which she has to either take 300k damage or deal 300k damage to get. That's how the buff works. Buff lasts for 3 turns, then you have to deal 300k or take 300k. When it comes to the new let me just quickly go back to the stream. Change this. Whee! We're back. Cool. We're going to go here, and then we're going to go all the way and look. Because they did actually fight the new... We're going to skim through it. So we get 200 diamonds. We also only get 1 free multi on this banner, which is... It's okay. Normally they do a lot more, but for some reason they decided not to this time. This is the new demonic beast. Okay, this is where they show off the new demonic beast stuff. So in this, they are not using the new character, but she does actually have a 30% damage increase and a 10% damage reduction, like I mentioned earlier. You actually have to select Bird to fight this boss, so you have to complete floors 1, 2, and 3 just to get to floor 4. which is that's what this is called. It's called Floor 4, and you have to get the materials from it to upgrade relics. So the materials you need are there's like two new materials. I think they show it when they first announce it. If I can find it, that's stuff no one cares about. No one cares about. That's the Hell. Hell's also getting a relic as well, which is also quite good. And they yap about that for ages. Okay, so this is the new. So you need 3 of this resource, which I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure how many you get a go. Of course, I'm not sure if it's infinitely farmable or once a week sort of thing, like normal demons. 5 mil, 80 of one of these, depending on which one you need to actually craft the relic. 5 of the normal bird mats, and 10 of these, which I have also no idea how you get. They may also be a random chance drop from this demonic beast as well. Of course, the more information we get, the more people try out teams and stuff, the more we will know what teams are good, what teams are bad, if it's easy, if it's hard. Of course, they've tried this on stream and it didn't go too well. Korea didn't even get past the first turn. They died immediately. And of course, let me quickly just show where this ends. They don't get too far in this one either. Then they get wiped here. This is the turn they get wiped. They do it twice and they get wiped roughly about the same time. So if you're wondering what this team is, the team they're using is Matrona, Red Matrona, who is originally very good for bird. They've got Trey Melly, who is also very good for bird. You've got the new Escanor, which sort of takes up the spot of the old Escanor for bird. And then, of course, Magelda. This is the red variant of Magelda, who was given out for free quite a while ago. She's okay. She works in every demonic beast, but she isn't the best. That you sort of see here. Well, I think it's this turn they get like fully wiped. I'll sort of skip a little bit ahead. Here we go. They got just one shot. Like, look at this damage. Of course, I'm not sure, I can't read the passives right, but look at that. That's a lot of damage taken. And of course, there may be some sort of like gimmicky sort of skill to it, sort of like how Bird had that if you don't have a taunt up, you get full wiped. That may be something here as well. It may be like if you have a specific buff, or you don't have a specific buff, you take that large amount of damage. Of course, we'll have to find out when people test it, or when it comes to global. And I'll probably have videos on it day one. I'm not too sure. I definitely want to have my summoning video, but the how to build PvP probably, and then this as well if possible, because of course I want to try and get as much content out on her day one as possible. But on to Thonar, and on to what you can do to prepare. So, as she is a UR based character, she will require 10 UR pendants and 84 Super Awakening coins at 1/6. If you get 6/6 for every ult level above 1/6, you remove 3 Super Awakening coins from the total, and then that will give you how much it will cost. If you want to True Awaken her and you have her at 1/6, it will cost you 120 SSR, no, not SSR pendants, SA coins, which is a lot. It's over a stack. Also, with this update, they are also now making it so your demon mats now stacked to 999. So you know your box, if it looks like mine, you got a ton of demon mats, and it's not going to take up all of this space. Like, look at all of this space taken up just by this. This is a lot of stacks. This is like at least 21 stacks of red demon mats, which I don't go through them very often. They're the demon mats you need the least. But yeah, thought I'd just make a quick video going over the update. If you are going to summon, of course, which of course I'll have a how to build. Not how to build. I have a banner review and all that kind of stuff. Whilst I've seen content on her and see what she can do. She may be good for rat. We don't know. She does look quite good for bird. Or I think like she might be kind of needed for the new demonic beast thing. She does get a boost to it. It's not a temporary boost. It's a permanent boost. And of course, we'll have to see how she performs in PvE and other PvE aspects. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next one. Goodbye.